What's next? What's next? What's first? Bryan Cranston. He is eyed for a major role in Marvel Studios' X-Men reboot. It's not Mr. Sinister. Clearly not, if you saw my thumbnail. All right, here we go. And this is, according to a new casting rumor, Breaking Bad icon Bryan Cranston is being eyed for a lead role in Marvel Studios and Thunderbolts director Jake Schreier's X-Men reboot. Alas. I'm telling you, use alas. I'm on your side. Alas, it's not Mr. Sinister. That's right. Throw those questions in there, by the way. I didn't even mention that. I want to beat Roxy today. I'm competitive. But we got 2, so hell yeah. It's almost just over a year to the day since rumors about Bryan Cranston meeting with Marvel Studios first surfaced. Now, might have news on at least one of those characters, Breaking Bad and Malcolm in the Middle stars, being eyed to play. The actor has never shied away from expressing interest in the superhero genre. However, while he's frequently been cast as villains like Lex Luthor and Mr. Sinister, it simply never happened. There's even some fan art out there depicting Cranston as Stan the Man Lee in a biopic that is yet to be made. Today, my time to shine hello is reporting that Cranston is being eyed for the role of Professor X in Marvel Studios' upcoming X-Men reboot. It's not official. Just because Kevin Feige might be eager to say Cranston play Charles Xavier doesn't mean he'll enter talks or even consider lending his talents to a role made iconic by Sir Patrick Stewart. He said, I want to play an antagonist in a fraction smarter than the protagonist, never dumbed down to give the hero an easy win. He previously shared while being potentially aborting a comic book adaptation that's frustrating and boring to watch. Actually, there was the character, I'll admit, Mr. Sinister was the character I was thinking about. Well, there you go. After sharing his interest in playing the X-Men 97 villain, Cranston explained why he has little to no interest in playing anyone we've ever seen on screen. He said, I guess it's a selfish standpoint. I don't want to do a character that's been done several times before. I don't want to be compared like, well, his Commissioner Gordon was yada, yada, yada. I don't want to do that. I want to take something that hasn't been done, make it seem doubtful that he agreed to play Professor X in the MCU. After all, following in Stewart's footsteps wouldn't be easy for any actor. However, Jonathan Hickman's X-Men run could change things. In the Krakowian age, whatever the hell that is, the world's mutants master's resurrection and took refuge on an island nation, Krakoa, of their own making. Professor X regained the ability to walk and donned a Cerebro-like helmet, becoming a vastly different character from the wise, wheelchair-bound leader of the X-Men we're so used to seeing. It remains to be seen whether Cranston could be convinced to put a new spin on the hero, but it's good to know that Marvel Studios and filmmaker Jake Schreier are swinging for the fences when it comes to adapting top tier. Okay. I'm down with this. And I want to say something else. Here's another thing. This is going back to that comment that I was talking about before. You guys right now that are watching this show, you're in an elite group. I told you guys I've been really focusing on health. I've been trying to make sure that I'm eating the right stuff. And Factor has made that very simple for me. You got to make it your best season yet with nutritious 2-minute meals from Factor. Because eating well has never been this easy. You just heat up, you enjoy, giving you more time to do what you want. Get outside instead of prepping and cooking indoors. Factor meals arrive fresh and they're ready to eat. They're perfect for any active lifestyle. Factor powers your day with satisfying breakfast, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts. It is easy to savor more this spring. Factor meals pack in the flavor with none of the fuss. I have been loving what Factor has been providing to me. Like I told you, I have my live show. I go to the gym. I come back. I have something great. They have protein meals. They have a lot of different things. It just goes right to the style that you're looking for. Because if you want to get healthy stuff on the go, feeling good, you get Factor. And you can get started at factormeals.com/Christian50off and use that code Christian50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code Christian50off at factormeals.com/Christian50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Yeah, sometimes this show will do 1,000 viewers, sometimes 1,000, for some reason 250. How does the algorithm work? I don't know. Some people say, I want to hear about them talking about X-Men and things too creepy. They don't tune. I don't give a shit. You're in, you're out. Who's in, who's out? Doesn't matter. We got other things. It's you guys. You guys are the important ones. Watch. See? Promised. He's talking shit. So today, 250 of you right now. Come on in. Join the party. Don't join the party. What do we say, guys? Everybody in here, what do we say? We don't give a shit. That's our motto. For everybody who's in here, that was in here yesterday, that's in here today, you don't give a shit. And another thing, that's right. I'm in and I'm out, in again. Dig it. Dig it. Okay. Bryan Cranston. So he would be great for Professor X. He'd be great. Question is this. Who's Magneto? I bounce back to that idea before. Can you imagine, and more lining up in the age range, can you imagine a Professor X played by Bryan Cranston and a Magneto played by Denzel? I mean, come on. That'd be amazing. I think it'd be pretty great. And I saw something before we even started about Bryan Cranston's age. What the hell are you talking about? Who cares? He's not. I mean, they just cast John Lithgow as Dumbledore. They can do it. Come on, man. No, he's not too old. It depends. The only reason I would say age-wise could matter is that they want to be locked in for that long. But as actually playing the roles, come on. I think it's going to be great. I would like to. I think that this is the way to go. I think out of everybody I've heard so far rumored to play Professor X, I like the Cranston choice a lot. Now, do I think it'll happen? I don't know. This is the same type of stuff that was going down with Superman. You know, like you kept getting all these rumors and all these different things about what was going to happen, who was going to be cast, and finally we get somebody, but it takes a while before, you know, as they get closer to the actual day of shooting. So we're not going to hear it. Not for a bit. It's fine. What was the other thing that I want to discuss? Because I'm not going to, this is the other thing I'm going to tell you. I don't know how long this show's going to last. This show could be on the air right now for another 10 minutes. It could be on for another hour. It could be on for as long as you want it to be. But I think what we're going to do today is read a couple more stories, and then you guys have the opportunity to say and talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about today. But that's what we're going to do today. That's the deal on this show today, because we're going to talk about Karate Kid. I saw it last night. Talk about a few other things that I saw in the news that we'll discuss. But for the most part, I want to talk to you guys. You have an opportunity, and if you don't want to talk to me, then that'll be set clear. Plus the fact they ain't shit for news. It's the other thing. There's two things for news. There are two things for news: Jack and shit. That's what they got for news today. His heart's not into it. Heart's not into jack shit. You don't know nothing. You know jack shit. I would say to you, I'd say, hey, you've got a best friend. I'm sure his name is Jack Shit. Commenter Magoo. That's what I think of you. Commenter Magoo. I don't even know what happened to Commenter Magoo. Probably never wants to be part of this show ever again. What's his tag? What's his call sign? I don't know. Because why, guys? I don't give a shit. Anyway, what do you guys think about Cranston? What do you think about him being in this? I think it's going to be a good thing if they get him. I'm so curious to see who they're going to lock down. I'm hoping it's somebody good. I'm really hoping it's going to be somebody good, but I just don't know. I get nervous. I get nervous with cast. You know what? The other thing is, what was it? It was an interview that Katie Sackhoff just did. And she was talking to the dude who did Picard, and he's doing what's the Magic the Gathering, and he's doing WandaVision. And the thing that he said that I always knew happens is that the studio gets involved with casting. They're like, hey, we want to cast this person. And they're like, well, this person's hot right now. Let's cast them. And then you're like, well, my vision of what I had is kind of this person instead. And they're like, we want you to put that person in instead. That's what makes me nervous a lot of times with the filmmakers sometimes, most times, depending on their status, have a vision in their head what they want to do, and they're not allowed to use who they want. So it's more like this is the cat. It's like a manager and a team. Hey, listen, you're coming in to be part of this team. This is your team that we put together. Manage them. And there's other managers that go, hey, we want this first baseman. Get that person. We want this person. Get that person. So will that work out this time around? Will they get the people they want? Or will the studio get involved? Will other people get involved? Will politics get in the way? Who knows? I don't. Anyway, put your thoughts in there. Let us know what you think about Bryan Cranston potentially being in this movie. Will it work? Should it work? What say you?